The Winter Olympics are well underway, and so is Black History Month. This next story is a combination of the two, and that's because a groundbreaking Haitian-Italian designer weaved history into the design of the opening ceremony outfits for Team Haiti's two athletes. But she had to be extra creative to conform to Olympic rules while maintaining the message. Joining us now is Martine St-Victor, communications strategist and general manager of Edelman here in Montreal. Thank you, Martine, for your time. We felt you were the perfect person for this because, we want to take a closer look at the work of Stella Jean, for those who don't know her name, and her work for Milano Cortina 2026. You know the story very well because you know her personally. And her original design for Team Haiti featured an image of Toussaint Louverture. So can you tell us about, what his name and image represents for Haitians?
Hi, Maya. It's nice to see you. I don't know if I'm the perfect person, but I'm certainly very enthusiastic about it because I'm such a fan of hers, and I'm lucky enough to know her. Toussaint Louverture was a general in Haiti and one of the leaders of the revolution that started in 1803, but really took place in 1804 when Haiti became the first Black republic in the world, delivering itself from the French. And so there was an image of Toussaint Louverture on the uniform. If you see the uniform now, there is a red horse. Originally, Toussaint Louverture was on the horse, but the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, let Stella Jean know that she could not feature him on the uniform because it was a political statement. And as you know, the IOC tries to steer away from any political, if you will, manifestation. And so she had to get creative and remove the general from the uniform, but the horse remained. But the story itself is kind of representative of what Haiti has so often had to deal with, which was restraint, and where some of its liberation was not always welcomed. And I think this is a fair representation of it. But once again, Haitians found the solution and made it work.
Yeah, and it's pretty remarkable because she didn't have a lot of time to do it. I mean, again, just to highlight, the IOC, the International Olympic Committee's rules prohibit, quote, political or racial propaganda. So she had to pivot. She had to do it very quickly, but still on brand, as you mentioned, with that horse. So can you expand on that for us?
Well, it's no surprise that she was able to make it work. She's very creative. This is not her first rodeo. She did the uniforms also for the last Paris Olympics, and so she found a creative way, but still was able to tell the story of not only freedom but also of resistance. And so I think this is one of the many reasons why the uniforms were so well received, not only by Haitians and by the diaspora, but from all over the world, being celebrated by the biggest fashion publications such as Vogue, such as Business of Fashion. And it really resonated for many people. And I think because of the timing as well, at this time where freedom sometimes feels so fleeting, not only in Haiti, but also all across the world. And so it's no surprise that it was so well received. And I think we will hear about those uniforms for a very long time. And I don't think we will forget them either.
Yeah, just, quickly before we wrap up, if there's anything you'd like to add about how important fashion can be when it comes to communicating cultural messages, especially on a global stage like the Olympics opening ceremony, and, in a fashion capital like Milan, no less.
Yeah. Well, fashion is art. It's a way of expression. I think we saw it again. We saw a great reminder of that during the Super Bowl and Bad Bunny's performance, where everything was so symbolic and had particular resonance for whomever was watching. It's the same thing with Stella Jean's uniform. And I think more than anything else, what comes out of it is pride. And this is what we feel certainly as a member of the diaspora when I saw this on the global stage and how I saw how it was received and celebrated. I really felt a sense of pride, and this is something that Stella Jean has always been able to do, which was to marry her Haitian roots to her Italian roots and bring out the best of both cultures. And this is a reminder that you cannot we cannot be fitted in one box. And I think Stella Jean is a great reminder of that, and someone who needs to be celebrated, whose genius needs to be recognized, and celebrated not only for the Olympics but for the entirety of her career. And so someone to continue also to watch for sure.
Absolutely. We will be watching. Thank you, Martine. Always a pleasure to speak to you.
My pleasure. Happy Black History Month.